Day 3. New account madness. Okay. What's up, Lies? Excuse me. Okay, chasing dots. Let's go to the shop, get our free gold. Divine, lucky. Depth pod. What's up, Carlos? Okay, wish me luck, guys. Let's get our daily summons done. Let's get something sick. Oh, that's not even a gold flash. Tell me there's something good hidden in here, right? Surely it's something good. Another Misty Chain. Oh! Magahara's Tome. Oh, another gold one. Ooh, we got the Shamadra Staff. Very nice, very nice. Good artifact for Soul Weavers. Unit would have been nicer, but we take it. Tieria. Ruzid, who's the good boy? Oh, another artifact. Hellcutter. Ooh, a 4-star purple. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! It's the only unit I don't have on my main account. It's the only unit in the entire game that I am missing on my main account, and my alt gets it. So that is crazy. Oh man, I don't think he is even usable at a new player level. Madness. So that just shows to go, yeah. Just because it's a blue flash at the start doesn't mean it's going to be trash. Wow, we got an ML5. Outrageous. Oh my god. Guys, we got another spark. And it's a unit. We got a 5-star unit, a 5-star knight. Hell yeah. Now Cecilia we can use. Okay, guys. Banger day, man. Banger day. Holy crap. Yeah, wild. Absolutely wild. Okay, you know what? Our team is going to change a little bit all of a sudden. Thierry and Arby are still good, but Victorica, I'm sorry, you are losing your job to the magnificent Cecilia for now. And Cecilia, let's put some gear on you. Let's see, gear is here. And I had the equipped stuff. You know, it really doesn't matter. Let's just something with health on it. 5% health and speed. There we go. Health piece, and that's a nice piece for oh, you know what, health set. Let's go with the health set. Do we have another health set here? We do not. Oh well. Let's just put this on. For an artifact, you can have Arius. I heard Mr. Pokey was addicted. I'm gonna reach out to him, see if there's any shot we could get him on the podcast next week. I think that would be fun. Okay, wow, lots of hype, guys. Lots of insane new units. An ML5 too. Outrageous. Okay, so what have we got to do today? Let's check out the Sanctuary, get our button pushing stuff done. Forest of Souls, we get our freebies. Get our penguins. Oh, still a red dot. We got to cultivate our Molagora farm. And under the events tab, we've got 15 bookmarks from our daily check-in. We'll get our 200 stamina and our 10 repeat battles. Yo, guys, we got some carrots. We can do some summons here, right? What's this? This is I can choose a Covenant hero. Oh my. Like, who should we choose, though? We can get Bomb Model Kana through connections. He's not really usable. PvP, 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 PvP. No. We get Sigurd for free eventually. Shu is pretty good. No. Mort is insane, but Mort is for PvP. We'll keep Mort in our back pocket. No, 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 no. We get Tam for free. No, 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 no. Just got her. No. Get her for free. Possibly. No. Destina. Destina gives us the ability to bring people back from the dead. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Vivian we get for free. Yuna we get for free. Polly is okay. No. Arya. Arya is stupendous. I think we might have to get Arya. We get Brieg for free. No, no, no. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, Rowana, guys. Rowana is insane. Rowana will help us out with a lot of content. I think it might be Rowana. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Maybe. No, no, no. No. We got a Saria already. Guys, I think it's going to be Rowana. So let's pick up Rowana. Booyah! It is 5-star day, man. It is 5-star day. Okay, Rowana is a fantastic option, and what can we do with our orange carrots? We got 340 orange carrots. I think it goes without saying that we should pick up the Molagoras, so let's get those. And how about some summons? Let's pick up 5 of these. We still have 140. Let's go ahead and pick up 5 of the green ones. And 40. We'll get more of those later. Okay. Let's go do those summons. We got more summons to do now that we picked up that stuff. So we're going to go down to our elemental summon tab. And here's the blue and greens one we just bought. These have a 30% chance of being a 5-star, 70% chance of being a 4-star. Wish us luck. Okay, so far it's just a 4 unless it changes. It's a knight. We got Crozet. He'll do his best. That's all we can ask Crozet. And the green one? Also a 4. Unless it sparks. A green knight? Probably Armin. Man, did I call that or what? Imagine if we summon Rowana. You shut your dirty mouth. You inviting evil into my game. Okay, wow. Suddenly we have a lot of pretty good units. So let's see. What do we do next? Orbis Guide. Where are we going from here, Orbis Guide? Complete arena 3 times. Easy peasy. Let's go get that arena taken care of. No, oh, you know what? Let's have some fun. Instead of a Saria, let's do team number 2. Team number 2 is just gonna be our nuclear team, right? We'll do Arby, and we'll do Successor Teu, and we'll do who else? Who else is our big hitters? Tieria. And a defense breaker. You know what? How about Cecilia? Oop! I accidentally took a unit out. There we go. Our all 5-star team in Tieria. Everyone say bye, Ras. What's this guy been feeding this Ras? This level 40 Ras? I guess we maybe could have put gear on some people. To be fair, they were all level 1. They were all level 1. We hadn't actually leveled them yet. Your defense broken and blinded. What you gonna do now? You're still gonna crit me, even though you're blinded. Okay, maybe before we get cocky with all of our new units, we should maybe make sure they're better than level 5. So, hey, Taeyu, we're going to level you up. And I will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll give you 10 big-ass penguins. Boop. Level 30. And Cecilia, you can also have 10 big-ass penguins. Let's see if this goes a little bit different. Off of my daily 10, Ricardo. Off of my daily freaking 10. The one unit my main account doesn't have, I get them here. Ain't that always the way? I'm trying to do odd missions and I'm stuck in the praying to a goddess statue, and I do the stage but it doesn't work. It's a bug. I've had a couple of people mention that they're struggling with the Auden statues. I'll check and see. Let me send a message up now real quick. Okay, I messaged him. I'll let you know, buddy. Okay, so that was 2 down. I need to do a couple more, right? Oh, look at this trap. Look at the jerk who put 2 bulky soul weavers on here to make you just top right because you can't stand fighting them that long. Watch out for those guys that are trying to waste your time. Yeah, I went to episode 8. I'm sorry, episode 5, chapter 8. I was able to farm that a lot better. But yeah, that was a pleasant surprise, right? Because that lets you chase whatever catalyst you want. Because I think all the catalysts are available in each episode. So you can just focus on the catalyst you want if you're chasing catalysts. Although, I'm not entirely sure what point catalysts have anymore with how easy AP is to get. All right. I think that's it, right? Was that enough? Orbis guide? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. More stuff, and we got a Roman. That's useless. Okay. The Hemologora, looking good. Reach level 30, done. Clear chapter 1, Mercedes Will, easy. Let's grind through that real quick. What's my favorite character? Thermia and Bologna wrestle for my affections. Sometimes in baby oil, sometimes in mud, sometimes in pudding. Just depends what mood I'm in. But, sorry, what was the question? Oh, what's my favorite ML character? Lionheart Sirmia. Like, if you're talking about favorite to use would probably be BBK. But, like, favorite just because I just love everything about her, Lionheart Sirmia. Hey, look, it's Armin. We just pulled her. You know what's funny is we're really not going to use Taeyu very much here at all, right? Because he's, although it was hype and exciting to pull him, he is just, kind of a late game character. Man, Maid Chloe is kind of would be great starting out. Maid Chloe is badass at the start. Fully cleanses your team. Attack buff your entire team. Brings your whole team back to life. Gives everybody a resurrection buff. I mean, what can't she do? Level 21. Zoom, zoom. Let's go back to farming the team we're actually going to use. Doesn't he give invincibility? He maybe at 3-star. You can't revive during extinction. This is true. I only got Bellion. Bellion's pretty good. Look at it this way. All those PvE bosses can't soul burn now. I do not believe they carry over. I'm not 100% sure on that link. I could find out though. Vildred killing Hyenian. Spoiler alert. Almost done, right? Sigrid is such a baddie, right? By the way, does anyone have any footage of Chairless Bellion animation? No, I remember it though. It didn't they isn't that a CN server skin where they have the Chairless Bellion? I pulled another Schneal from a random 5-star book on my new account. Oh, not another. I pulled Schneal. You can now solo Wyvern or solo Banshee 13. Like Schneal literally just full auto solos Banshees. It's not fast, but he can do it. I heard that Bellion is not good without the 3F bath artifact. Bellion was good for a couple of years before 3F was a twinkle in Epic 7's eye. She's just really busted with it. Weird deer guys. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna show you that animation. I know it's a spoiler, but holy crap! For those of you who haven't who skipped the story. So this is the Dark Mages. They're creating the Black Stones. So they sacrifice an entire little furry family. Splut in order to make these black stones to try to fight the Archdemon. It's some dark. I mean, chapter 1 is dark. Okay, Orbis Guide, are we done yet? I think we still have one more to get to Mercedes Will. I do have to grab this. 1 sec. Oh my God, he wouldn't stop talking. I mean, I thought I liked the sound of my own voice. Boy, did he like yapping. Okay. What I miss? Tristen, I can get made Chloe from the selector in the event. There is no ML5 selector, so no, you can't. You can randomly get her, though. Curious. Let me see. What is 3F? 3F is a limited collaboration artifact. It basically, when you attack with a knight, it does pop damage based on your amount of your health, and it's pretty nasty on Bellion, who can spam multiple AoE attacks in one round. Oh, is Tay a friend unit? Nope, I just got lucky and pulled the one unit I don't have on my main account on my alt. So there we go. HSH hack. Can someone help me some info? I'm trying to build a team to tackle a Ufiend, to tackle Abyssal Ufiend. Does anyone have any teams on Abyssal Ufiend in the story, I think you mean? I haven't gotten there yet. Sorry. Is Brigida good? Brigida is the polar opposite of good. Brigida is so far from good that you can't even see good from where Brigida is. She is beautiful. Her animation is top freaking tier. She's a redhead, and Smilegate are assholes for making her get that bad. She is literally the least usable 5-star in the game. And if you pulled her, I am so sorry. The solace I have for you is she is so bad, there's no way that she doesn't get like giga buffed very, very soon. Let me see. Isn't the new Hall of Trial? Oh, you're talking about the Ufiend Hall of Trials. Ah. We'll do that here in a few minutes. I want to get a little bit more down the road on the new account. We just completed the chapter. Let's see what we got next. Orbis guy, collect that. Nice. Assign supporters. Sure. How about nobody likes for your lead to be anybody but RB, so. Pro tip, if you want friends to use your units. The Deuce. I don't know. Where's my Arby? I can't assign him because he is a what do you call it? He is a connection here. I haven't finished my Moonline Blessing yet, so I can't let him be my lead. But you know what? We'll just auto assign. That's fine. Nobody really cares. Eventually make your lead Arby. Do not make your lead hero Ross or any single target DPS. They want your leads to help clear. Enhance a hero skills one time. Yes, sir. Arby. We can't enhance your skills yet. Rats. No, don't want to. Your skills. Do we care about any one of your skills? I don't think so. She's already kind of maxed out. Issaria. Let's work on this skill. I want to get to the cooldown, so this cycles every 5 turns instead of every 6 turns. Because that's a long skill cooldown. So skill enhance, we'll choose the second skill. We need some ranger catalysts. So we use our catalyst chests. We don't have enough. We need 5. Bollocks. Okay, how about Tyria? Oh wait, Tyria is maxed. I'm a goober. We're going to enhance Ross's skills because it doesn't take Molagora because Ross is a 3-star. So Ross, skill enhance, just take Stigma. There we go. Only 4 and 5-star heroes take Molagora. 3 stars do not. Enhance an artifact to 6 levels or higher. Sure. What's a good artifact that we have right now? Let's go into our inventory and look at our artifacts. And Shamadra Staff is really nice. Really heckin' nice. But you know what? I think we're going to enhance Arius for right now. So enhance. One of these will take it up to 7. Okay, that'll take it up plus 6. That's all we need for right now. Okay. Boom. Zooming through this. Oh, we had a book too. Was that in our mailbox? We can choose a Covenant hero from episode 1. My recommendations for an episode 1 hero are Destina, Ravi, and that's it. That's really it. I'm going to pick up Destina because she will help us out a lot on Abyss floors. Having a Soul Weaver who can raise people back from the dead is an impressive safety net. So I strongly recommend grabbing Destina with that one. Get our gifts here. Ooh, a full HP set. That's going right on our Destina. How about this one? A full attack set. Nice. Guys, we are going to be geared so well now. Okay. Let's go get our team assembled. Arby, my man. Manage equipment. We've got the new manage equipment tab. So this manage equipment tab is a much easier way to gear. Now that we have reached it, you can click manage equipment, and then you can click on the recommended equipment, and then you can click on recommended settings, and it's going to recommend the best gear set for him. And I don't have enough of this stuff, so I'm going to turn off his sets though, but I am going to stick with these desired presets. Confirm, and this is the Arby it can build with the gear that I have. And it's not bad. It's not bad, but let's see if we can improve it a little bit more. I do like the speed boots. And unfortunately, that's just going to be the way it's going to be. We'll just run this for right now, okay? We'll just run this for right now. We can always change it later. And do we have a better artifact for you yet? Did anything good drop out of the artifacts this morning? No. Okay, and now we will, now we will go for our brand spanking new Destina. Manage, recommended sets. I'm going to turn off the sets. That way the presets are there. Hit confirm. And there's our Destina. Not super impressive, but we'll take it. And let's give her the Shamadra staff. And let's go ahead and enhance some of this gear. We don't have a ton of charms, so I'm just going to take everything to +9 for right now. I'm not really worried. Oh, wow. Triple rolled into defense. I'm not really worried about where these stats go because 2 months from now, hell, even 1 month from now, you're not going to be using any of this gear. Man, defensive Destina. We're rolling good on the defense. Oh. We're out of ring charms. That's as far as we can take that, but at least we double tap speed.
I cursed myself yesterday when I joked about Val and Sazan. I pulled them for my 7-day new account ticket.
I'm so sorry. What if we do this? I'm going to go for the triple HP set, guys. So let's change that. We have enough to level the weapon to 9. We do. Hit everything but health. That's crazy. And this one. Good enough. Good enough. And
Hey Tristen, there's a mission on Hunter Orbis Guide to Auto Battle Banshee 15 times without failing. But the thing is, this game have a feature where auto battle can randomly stop upon gaining an achievement. If I submit a ticket, what are the chances that they're gonna add more settings?
I will message him because that's a funny interaction that should be patched. Let's see. Okay, I messaged the CMs about it, but you should put in a ticket. That's a good one to put a ticket on. Say, guys, come on. Come on. You're killing me here with these achievements interrupting my auto battles. Okay, so we've geared up our Destina. Let's squeeze a few levels. Ooh, that's too many levels. Let's squeeze Let's squeeze a few levels into her. We'll take her up to level like 30-ish. There we go. And our Arby is max level. Yeah, sure, why not? You can have these leftover boots. And no kicks for you. We desperately need more gear, which means we need to go kill some ogres. Do you think we're strong enough now, guys? Do you think we're strong enough to beat the ogre with this team now? I think we take Desteria out and we put Destina in, and suddenly we're going to be able to do it. That's a blind ogre. Watch this defense break. It's going to be so good. Defense break and buff block. The Arius mitigation, you'll notice when anybody other than Cecilia gets hit, Cecilia takes damage. She absorbs 30% of the damage from everyone else. So she makes literally everybody else tankier just by being on the team without artifact. Plus she gave everybody immunity. We don't have to worry about debuffs. Now she missed it there, but she was supposed to stick an attack down with that skill. Defense break over. We reset Arby, and we did not get a defense break again. Nice thing about Asari, she's got defense break on her S1 and her S3 skill. Lots of chance to defense break. Guys, we're murdering Sky. Oh, and Cecilia, she has a defense break on her S3, S1 skill too. Oh my god, guys. Everybody's pretty hurt, but Destina sniffs a butterfly, and suddenly everybody's magically better again. That defense buff's a little unfortunate. So we're not doing nearly as much damage because the boss got a defense buff. Nice dual attack there. Yo, big. Oh my god, we're all stunned. That stun was unethical. Don't have it done yet, Phoenix. We're going to work on it here after we get a little new player stuff out of the way. Okay, S3 skill. I'm new, so I don't know what to do. Do the story, follow the Orbis guide. Put gear on units, level the gear, get stronger, lather, rinse, repeat. Pick Arby from your Moonlight Blessing. Pick Destina from your level 1 selector. Already you're winning the game. Look how clean this was. Now, it wasn't fast, but now that we've done it once, we can quick battle it. Just judging on the healthiness of my existing team, I don't quite think we're ready for level 3 yet. So, should we try it? Should we try it? Don't think it's going to work, right? I think we're going to die horribly. Let's just see how close it is, how bad it is. Yeah, no harm in trying. That's one really nice thing about Epic 7 is they don't punish you for trying. Whatever stamina you use to go into the fight, if you lose, you don't lose the stamina. A lot of people complain about the RNG in this game, right? The absolute resistance, the 15%, and all that kind of stuff making it hard to succeed, but they counterbalance it by not taking away resources for trying and failing. It's one of the few gacha games that doesn't have punishing failures, so you can always test the water. You can always try it and see. There's very few places where trying it and failing actually causes problems. Okay, we got him down to about 80% health. Destina's dropping her S3 skill to heal everybody up. By the way, if you soul burn Destina's S1, it's practically a full heal for your whole team. So, like, every single one of her skills heals. It's crazy. Okay, here's the defense break. S2 heals her up. You know, we didn't even awaken our Destina.
Would you say it's best to skip the golden parrot rewards on week 2 and 3 to spend all of them on mola boxes and then farm them back from week 4 to the end of the event, approximately 17 days? Or is it too risky? 'Cause there's a chance you can't redeem all week 23 and for rewards in time.
That's some pretty metagame thinking there. I think you would be okay. If you wanted to try that, just make sure you have enough leafs that you can grind out what you need to buy everything you missed. But, you know, I mean, logically, if you're going to skip all that stuff to buy all the boxes, then when it's gone, you're going to grind all the stuff to get that back. Isn't that the same as just grinding there to get all the boxes? I mean, you're talking about the same amount of grindage, really. Did they buff her S1 recently? I might have to pull the meme. Is that his Counter Destina? Counter Destina's pretty good. Okay, everyone's kind of hurt, so I'm going to burn this. Watch this heal. Bam. Look at that. Everybody's full health again. It's an expensive soul burn, but worth it. Guys. Okay, I'm going to save the reset. Okay? The reason I'm going to save the reset is if you look at your CR bar, you can see my Destina skill 3 is ready. That's to bring everyone back to life. So I'm going to bring everybody back to life. Then I'm going to use this skill to reset Destina so that she can bring everybody back to life again like anytime I want. So instead, I'm going to soul burn her S1 skill, because if you soul burn it, there's an increased chance. Go from a 35% to an 85% chance of getting defense break. So we're going to burn this, get a defense break, and get 15%ed, because everybody loves 15%. Am I right, guys? Okay, perfect timing, Destina. Bring everyone back from the dead. Yeah, it didn't say resisted or anything. It just didn't happen. Yo, where's my Fire Cecilia? Oh my god. She's not 3-star awakened yet, so she's not bringing people back to life yet. Make sure you 3-star awaken your Destina so that when she uses the skill, it brings your team back to life. Oops. Okay, well, you know what? We're still going to reset her because we need that big heal on tap. We're going to get the defense break this time. Because of course we are. Mean game. Zoop. Ouch. I'm gonna S2 Asaria. Pushing her up. I think Asaria is not long for this world. I'm gonna S3. That'll strip the defense buff away and replace it with a buff block because we're lucky. We got the buff block, but we didn't get the strip. Oh my god. Big hit. The blind is nice. We got a S3. Everybody's giga hurt. Wyvern or Banshee Hunt. Do about 50-50 of each for the first month. And then you'll probably shift over to just Wyvern. We don't need to burn anymore. We got the defense break, so you know what? I'm gonna kill this little goblin up front, I think. I'm kidding myself. She's not strong to kill that little guy. Hit here. We're gonna S2 Asaria. We need to keep Asaria cycling. Defense break. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Oh no, Arby's dead. Arby's back. Our Wyvern equipment's the best in the game. Speed is king. Speed set is the most important set in the game, and Wyvern drops speed set, and that's pretty much it. It also drops hit set, which is garbage, and crit set, which is okay, but you don't use it as much. Banshee drops destruction set, one of the most powerful DPS sets in the game, and counter set, one of the more important degen DPS bruiser pieces in the game, and it drops lifesteal, a very important set, and it drops effect resistance, another important set. So you got like 3 good and 1 pretty good set out of Banshee, and Wyvern you got 1 good set and 2 kind of mid sets. So, but the good set is so hecking good that it's like the most important set in the game. So everybody's going to tell you to farm Wyvern, but I think you don't want to ignore Banshee either. I think late game, you'll basically exclusively farm Banshee and Wyvern, probably at a 25-75 ratio, depending on what kind of gamer you are, what kind of game player you are. But early game, I think you just go 50-50 right down the middle. And once you get a little bit of gear established, then you should dive into A13 as Mikalis. And there you'll pick up some rage sets and some immunity sets. And once you got your first decent rage set, then you pretty much never go back to A13 except for immunity stuff. And really, immunity is a PvP set anyway, so you want to pick that up probably when you start farming Rift, when you start caring about PvP. And Katie's and Golem are very, very niche sets that you'll go into later in the game. Don't worry about those for right now. For your first month of gameplay, split Wyvern and Banshee right down the middle if you're able to farm both equally. If one's easy to farm and the other's hard, farm the easy one, and then get the gear there to make the other one hard. Okay, I got the reset skill ready on Asaria, but I'm only 1 turn away on Destina, and I'm not really that hurt, so I'm not going to reset. I'm going to go ahead and burn this. Hopefully we'll get a defense break. That one was resisted. Okay, we killed his little jerk friend. Now we'll use this. We're going to strip away this defense buff and replace it with a defense break and a buff block, right? Easy. Get him, Asaria. Stripped. Perfect. Now he's got buff block, so he can't get the defense buff back up. You can press and hold on any of these to see what the effects are. Okay. He's getting ready to use his ultimate skill, his chop. This is the big stun skill. So let's go ahead and hit with Arby. And let's just get this over with and have Arky kick his butt. PP poof. That was a lot of work for a neck. I tell you what, if we can get Destina awakened, I think we can full auto that. I think we can background battle that. So let's go check our Destina, see how close she is to being awakened. So let's go into the team, go into our Destina. Check out her helmet and check out her awakening. We need to get to this 3-star awakening. This is where it revives all dead units. That's the skill we want. So let's awaken this. And do we have any boxes? We don't. And we don't. Okay, so you know what? Let's mosey on over to the spirit altar and we'll use our quick battles here. We have to do a run 1 time naturally. So once we do it for the first time, that will unlock the ability to quick battle. How can I acquire the new items for the 3 light or dark ML summons? The 3 light or dark ML summons. How do you acquire the items for them? You talking about the carrots? You get the carrots by farming, by spending stamina. First of all, I believe the 15 battles is 15 auto battles. I don't think you can do the quick battles on those. I think it has to be auto, not quick battle. I might be wrong, but I think that's right. We'll find out more when we get there. If you're talking about the ones that are in the Robin shop, the Robin shops are paid. You have to pay money for those. You buy the packs, you'll get some tickets. Those things are like roughly 60 or 70 bucks worth of cash. Yeah, it's 15 repeat battles with the pet. So you'll need a 3-star pet to get to 15 battles, but quick battles don't count for whatever reason. And it also appears that if you get an achievement, it interrupts your auto battles. So yeah, auto battling is fine. Quick battling, no. Oh my god, I remember this jerk. He keeps healing himself. Asking again, but have I seen the week 3 gotcha boxes? Are those the Molagora ones? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking about, like, saving up their gold tickets and going nuts on those. I probably will do the same. Oh, the regeneration buff. It'd be nice if Asaria could strip that, but she is not ready. Now he heals up. So annoying, this boss. Oh my god. But we're staying ahead of it, right? Our health really isn't in jeopardy. He's going down in health pretty quickly. I think we can quick battle this. Oh, interesting, that one guy. I was told that the quick battles weren't working, so that's good to know. Oh, but you know what? You can't do more than 10 quick battles at a time. So you can't do 10 quick battles and then do 5 quick battles, because that's not 15 in a row, right? You got to actually auto 15 of them without interruption. So that's why quick battling wouldn't work for the 15, because you can only do 10 at a time. The Robin stuff that's under the Robin secret newsstand, yeah, that is a cash shop. That's for whales or dolphins or people who don't mind swiping for their games. That's not for you if you're a free-to-play. Yeah, me too, Fubal. The something night under a crimson moon. The one with Kawazu and Kawana, where Rin is thirsting for Kawana. You know what I'm talking about, right? Have you seen the way Rin is looking at Kawana? That's got some of the best music in the game. I love that story, and don't get to listen to the music anymore, and it's not worth reopening. Oh my god, please kill it. Kill it with fire. Don't let it heal back up, RB. Wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where's the auto button? Auto button, damn it. So dumb. Get him, Arky. Get him, Arky. Poof. Nice. Hey, we're ranked 22. And you know what that means, guys? That means since we've beat it once, we can quick battle it. Which means it don't matter how slow it is. We can bang it out. Win. Oh, we can only do one quick battle at a time, I guess. That's kind of lame. Can I do more? Oh, there we go. Why not use Victorica? Good question. Carrots. Good. So far, so good. No losses. Good. Awesome. Did that give us enough stuff? 14 and 17. I hope that's enough. Let's go back to the lobby. Cannot exit the battle. Yield. Well, this is awkward. Hey guys. Help. Help. I'm stuck. What a wild bug. Okay, reporting this. Hang on. Yo. I'm stuck. Okay, setting. I can't even open the settings menu. Okay, hang on. I gotta kill this instance. Small indie company, guys. Try to understand. All right. Teams. And Destina. Awaken. 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 Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, we got plenty of the triangles. We just need the smalls. So let's go ahead and go into the spirit altar, and let's not fart around. Let's do something easy. We'll just do this level, and we just need like what, 18 of them, I think it said. So let's do 4 quick battles. There's 4, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17. Are we really just short? Do we need like 20? God damn it, we're 1 short. Okay, let's just do 1 quick battle. Okay, now we got more than enough. Now our Destina can not only heal us, but bring us back to life when we're dead. What's up, Disco? Going good, going good. Does anybody else need awakening and ing? You're awakened. You're awakened. And this adds 50% chance to attack down. Anyway, we might as well get some free stats on her. It's going good, man. It's going good. Okay, so that is a good chonko growth. You know what? Let's no, not combined runes. Let's go over to the fire spirit altar, and we'll just burn. We'll do this once, and then we'll just burn the remainder of our quick battles into this. Why Arby over Stenny? Because Arbiter is a significantly better unit end and middle game. Stenny's biggest use is she's really good in Abyss. Now, if you really want to play the big brain move, right? You pick Spectre Tenebria, and you use her to get most of the way through the Abyss. And then once you get to like Abyss 100, then you swap her out for Arby. You don't complete her connection. You leave her connection uncompleted, because remember, you get that one-time swap out. So you can go Stenny, take her all the way through the Abyss, and then swap her out for Arby. And if you luck sack into pulling an Arby before then, or pulling a Stenny before then you can have both. So that is one way to do it. But Arby is just so good and so strong for clearing content. For clearing content, I just couldn't resist. But that, if you are a min-max power gamer, that is definitely a way to play, is to pick Stenny and use her to nuke the PvE content. Because holy crap, she is good at that. And the main reason I'm not doing that is because I totally didn't think of it at the time, and now I can't change it. Okay, there we go. That is done, so now we can use the last of our quick battles. 2, 3, goes to 4, 5. I don't know if that's enough to 3-star. We'll have to see. Hope you guys can see how important 3-star awakening is. Please don't take more than 5. Don't take more than 5. Don't take more than 5. You're taking a lot more than 5. Oh well. We'll farm that later. We're good for now. What's Orbis tell us to do next? Boop. Clear episode 4. Easy peasy. You know what? We really don't need Destina right now. She's just kind of slowing the runs down because we're cleaving so fast. So I'm going to switch out Destina for Free Spirit Chariot just to make this go a lot faster. Who is the best character to get from the RGB selector for the Zeeg event? Celestial, that is a real loaded question. It depends on who you have. You want to make sure you don't pick somebody that you get for free. And you want to make sure you pick somebody that is your level of play. You don't want to pick like Janua or Celine, who are the best RTA ones to have when you are only like 2 weeks in and you're a solid 4 or 5 months away from doing anything RTA related. You don't want to pick Rowana if you're right on the edge of RTA and you want to bust into RTA and start doing good stuff. Now, all three of those are S tier, but they're a little bit, they're a little bit dependent on your goals. Now, what you can do is you can go over to, let me see. Google. Go over to google.com and you can type in TristenWulf selector unit. Search for TristenWulf selector unit, and the very first link that should jump up is going to say tier list for the selector tickets. So click on this. S1 and S. Check it out, and I go through all of the units that are available. And listen, and I mentioned too, some of these that are on the list are not going to be available. But listen to what I have to say about them, right? Rowana is top tier, but she's not usable in any PvP aspect at all. You never use her in Arena, Guild Wars, RTA, none of that. But you'll use her in so much PvE stuff. She'll make clearing a lot of content. Great, powerful unit. She's the one that I just picked from my selector because she's that good. Then you got Destina. You see what I'm doing with her, but she's also free from your chapter 1 summon. So you could pick her from the selector and free up your chapter 1 summon, or you could pick her from your chapter 1 summon and get someone else from your selector. Mort, Celine, and Janua are insanely powerful PvP units, but they don't have a lot of PvE usages. And then you got Renaissance units like Arya and Kraut, can be usable in both places. I talk about Abigail here, this pink-haired vampire. She is probably one of the better units for a newer player trying to get into the PvP side of things. I talk about Haste, Lulika, and Tenebria. The three of them are largely considered trash by end-game players. You never really use them, but early game, you use them all the damn time because their kits are so good at plowing through content. So, you know, I just check this tier list out. Here's a link to it, and see if that helps you out. If it makes it even harder to decide, come back and hit me up again. But I tried to spend quite a few minutes discussing each one to try to give you reasons why you wouldn't want to pick them, and also keep a weather eye on this very bottom tier down here, which is half hidden in this screen. It just says you get it. It says you get it for free. So make sure you don't select any of the units that you can get for free just by playing the game. Avoid those, of course, because it would be tragic if you picked Sirmia and then went and got Sirmia for free a few days later. As long as you're picking from this top row, there really are no wrong choices. There's just, you know, they'll all find uses somewhere. It's just others are going to be way more usable early game than late game. Celine is also amazing on PvE. I'm not so sure I would go so far as to say amazing. She's a solid green DPS unit, but amazing's a little bit of a stretch. Usable, sure. And Celestial, it is okay to be confused. This game is like MMO level complex. It's so easy to get lost in it, so easy to get overwhelmed by it. Just try to remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and take your time to enjoy the ride. Don't worry about, am I making the wrong decisions? Am I ruining my account? It is damn near impossible to ruin your account or start out so bad you need to start over. It's a very forgiving game. Almost all the resources are farmable, and you will get so many units in this game that the issue is going to be less who do I pick and more who do I actually gear and level, because I'll have more units than I can gear up. So just take your time, ease into it. Check the Discord. It's linked in the description of this stream. Jump in that Discord, and the community there is really nice. They're really supportive, except for like 1 or 2 people that, you know, just tell them to eat your ass and go on with life. I'm kidding. They're really good people. And if you say, hey guys, here's the units I have, who should I pick next? They'll be like, oh, okay, well, you've got a healer and you got a knight, but you're really light on DPS, so maybe you should pick this unit because he would fill out your roster better. And speaking of filling out, holy crap, Booba Elf. Nilgal. Yeah, Gregory's got the way of it. I'm not saying she is bad by any stretch. She is a very good unit. I'm just saying she is freaking S+ tier for PvP, and for PvE, she's kind of B tier, right? She can be used, but there's usually better options, and the places where she is used is kind of niche. People just got to watch your videos and they're good. And watch Sue's videos, watch Deity's videos. There's no such thing as wasted information. We're all saying the same stuff, just slightly different ways. And if one of us is saying start with Steny and the other one saying start with Arby, it's not that either of us are wrong. We just have a different plan and approach for how to progress, and it will get you to the same end game goal. Don't think just because you watched I don't know, you watched you watched Valky and he said start with Ruel. And you're like, wow, I started with a freaking Ruel, and Valky and Tristen said to start with Arby. Well, I bet you he is going to start you with Ruel, and he's going to have you use your other selectors on DPS units to complement that healer. Whereas I'm starting you out with a DPS unit, so I'm recommending you pick a healer as your other units to complement it. We're probably getting to the same end goal, even though 1 or 2 things are different. So just enjoy the ride, guys. It is a long game with a lot of different paths to get to the end game. And that's one of my favorite things about it, right? There's no one way to do it. If I ask chat, who are you using? What are the 4 units you're using for Wyvern? Post the 4 units you're using for Wyvern right now. Everybody do it. Everybody, their current Wyvern team. Type the 4 units you're using for Wyvern in chat. Okay, so what do we got? We got Brieg, Sigrid, Mui, Furious. We got SSB, Sinji, Camilla, Rem. We got Sigrid, Corinne. We got Lulika, Momo, Mui, Sigrid. We got Mui, Furious, Sigrid. I'm using freaking Ken and Conqueror, Lilius, and Rem. It just kind of shows to go, yeah. Good lord, Roy, SSB, Dark, Angelica, and Corinne. You see what I mean? These are all people who have built end game ways to farm Wyvern, and they're all doing it with different units. I mean, sure, there's some units in common, but there's no one way to do this. And that's something that's really nice about this game, is if somebody gives you advice that's different than somebody else's advice, that's just their flavor of the game. So you don't have to worry about screwing up. If you pick the wrong unit, if you gear up the wrong piece of gear, it's okay. It will all end out just fine, because the game is so in-depth that it would take a tremendous amount of effort and a really, really weak brain to do something like, oh yeah, I don't like the color purple, so every unit that flashed purple, I sold it, right? I mean, actually brick your account would take effort. So don't fret it too much. Just enjoy the story, enjoy the farm, And within a couple of months, you're going to be giving advice to other people. Any tips for gear? It is super hard to gear stuff in this game. That's the Epic 7 slogan, man. Welcome to Epic 7. It's really hard to gear things. Nope, man. Just early on, don't throw away anything. Just even if it rolls bad, keep it. Once you got like 500 pieces of gear, then you can start being a gear snob and start throwing away the bad and keeping the good to replace it. Epic 7 needs to stop killing off good characters. Anime. Okay, last chapter 4, and then we can get back to our Path of Orbis. It's not a character game, it's a gear gacha game. It is a game of team building, and though units are important, what the unit does is more important. And there are multiple units who can fulfill a role in your team, and as long as you can build a team that has all of those roles filled, you can accomplish the goal at hand. And once you've got that locked out, it's just about gearing them in a way that lets them survive and do the damage and create the debuffs and make the team happen. That's a really pretty picture of Tenebria. For such an awful person. Okay, Orbis Guide, collect that. And now what do we got? 3 more arena battles. Let's go. Okay. Wow, we're starting to fight some real teams now, huh? Got a free refresh. Oh no, I don't want to mess up my 14 consecutive victories. With my consecutive victories, I'm getting bonuses. So I don't want to mess up. I don't want to lose. I'm probably going to lose, but I don't want to lose. This guy's got Crow. That's kind of scary. I'm going to fight this guy. Okay, let's get you off of the team. I'm going to put Destina on just in case things go very, very badly for me. I got Knight for defense, and I got 2 DPS units here. This should go great. Why ML Rowana? Don't go after Harsetti. Because while it is Harsetti's turn, nobody else can CR manipulate. Nobody can be pushed back, nobody can be pushed up or anything. So when Harsetti goes, Rowana can't CR manipulate because it's Harsetti's turn. It's the double-edged sword of her abilities. Ow. How's the new account? So far, so good. Do I have any plans to do another guide for beating Zio? Yeah, sure. Maybe with this account. We're zooming pretty fast. There's 1 attack. Let's do this team. The Angelica's a little worrisome, but I think we'll chew through it fast enough. I love ML Rowana, but she takes a little bit of know-how to use. Blammo! Oh, this was clean. How's the new game experience so far? Do you think they did a great job making it smoother and nicer? I got into this game 6 months ago, and I was on the brink of uninstalling because I got super confused, but then I found Deity and you, my goat, and here I am, 6 months in. So what you're saying is you were almost out, and me and Deity pulled you back in. Don't you blame me for your loss of free time, my friend. I am enjoying it. The new player experience is really clean. I really like how they've been guiding us along so far. I've not felt a lot of needs to give advice on things as we've been going through. It's really just spelled out, do this, do that, and that's kind of nice. I want to restart an account, but with Dark Corvus. Do you recommend it? The heart wants what the heart wants, right? But Dark Corvus, he's not a good unit. He just really isn't. If you want to go for it, right? All it takes, right? All it takes is for a buff to happen. And that's something that isn't advertised about Epic 7, but nothing in this game is trashed for long. The person who pulled Brigida, everybody in chat was like, oh, worst unit in the game, terrible unit. You know, they used to also say that about Mort, Blood Moon Haste, Arbiter Vildred was the worst ML5 in the game. Nothing in this game stays bad forever. So if you got a bad unit, just wait. Every 8 weeks, rounds of balance patches come out. Every 8 weeks, every 2 months, balance patches come out that change anywhere from 6 to 16 units, sometimes more. And sometimes those buffs are lackluster, you know, not quite enough to give them what they need. And sometimes they break the heckin' game. They're so good. So don't worry about getting bad units. Destina used to be not very usable. Now she's busted good. Orbis Guide, collect this and more stuff. Oh my god, we got another attack set, guys. We're cooking. We're cooking hard. Some Molagora. Okay, let's make our units even stronger. Tieria, you're gonna have a better set of gear now. Where'd you go, girl? Here you are. Okay, we're going to go into her gear and we're going to click manage gear and we're going to click recommended and we're going to click recommended to set her stats. There's no way I have enough gear sets, so we're going to turn her gear sets off and just hit confirm. We do not have enough gear to give her a full set. Lame. Okay, we'll do it manually. Do it manually. You can have this weapon and you can have this helmet and you can have this armor. And you can have these boots. And you can have, I guess you can have this neck because it's the only thing we got. And we don't have a ring for you. We don't love her enough to put a ring on it yet, guys. Sorry. Enhance. We'll take this to +9. Show me some good numbers. Down here, crit chance, crit chance, crit chance. Really, game? You're going to do me like that and put 3 rolls into health on my DPS unit. Okay. At least this one can't roll health. 2 rolls into crit chance and a big one into crit damage. This is really nice. Holy smokes. And let's see. I do recommend only going up to +9 initially, guys. Look at the difference. +3 takes 1 charm. +6 takes 2 charms. +9 takes 4 charms. +12 takes 9 charms. And +15 takes all your charms. It's not even going to get there. This only gets me to +13. It's exponentially more charms to get those last 2 levels. And right now you're going to be so starved for gearing. I recommend you just take everything to +9 for right now. That way you've got enough charms to go around. And once you got everything geared with +9 gear, then you can look at what good gear you have and start inching that good gear up instead of blowing it all on 1 or 2 pieces of gear and there's just not enough charms left over. Charm management and gold management is a big, a big learning curve in this game, right? It's like anything else in life. Epic 7 is at its core a game of resource management. Holy crap, that rolled good. Holy crap, that rolled good. Epic 7 is a game of resource management. So you want to make sure you manage your resources, that you don't overspend on one thing and not enough on other. You want to make sure you only level things that are worth leveling and you hold back on the things that aren't. Like this necklace, I don't think it is. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put these flower powers together, flower showers. Again, I encourage you to not use dupes of artifacts. Always keep at least 2 of every artifact. Unless you know what you're doing, consult with a veteran first. Flower shower, however, nobody uses this artifact. You're totally fine to fuse it all together. Okay. What are we doing next, Orbis Guide? Wish to protect? You got it, Orbis Guide. Okay, let's go finish chapter 5. Please don't skip the story. It's really good. I mean, it's full of anime tropes and it's a little predictable at times, but it's really well done. So enjoy the lore. You can always go back and rewatch the story in the journal later, but you probably won't. Take your time, smell the roses, have fun with the game. The more you learn about the lore, the more engaging the characters become, the more you'll want, like, I really want this unit because they were very endearing in the story, and it just helps engage you with the game a little bit more. Do I have a specific strategy for leaving the bottleneck on accessory charms? I can't seem to get enough conquest to keep rolling it consistently. I am asking Smilegate to find a way to give us more conquest points. I think they are bottlenecked a little bit. General rule of thumb, Mix, is if you are below 10 million gold, sell. Because the only reason you're extracting is to craft, and if you don't have gold, what are you going to craft with those extracted mats? So if you're under 10 million gold, sell. If you're over 10 million gold, extract. I could get a little bit more detailed about, like, if it's blue, you always extract. If it's red, you always sell. If it's purple, you do the 10 million rule. But really, just keep it simple. Keep it stupid simple. Try to always have at least 10 million gold. If you're below that, gold is a much bigger issue than having the cubes for doing crafting. My 2 cents. Hello, Mr. Wolf. I've seen some info that the current event stamina will be gone next week. Is that true? The being able to buy the free stamina boxes, that goes away at the end of the week. I put up a video just this morning explaining all of that. When we go into week 2, week 1 is still open. You can go back and buy anything from week 1 except for the except for the unlimited purchase items. Those lock out. And the new unlimited purchase items for week 2 open up. And in week 3, the unlimited purchase items for week 2 lock out, and week 3's unlimited open up. But all of the limited purchase items, you can only buy 1, 2, or 3 of them, etc. Those stay open throughout the entire event, and your currency, your carrots, carry over week to week. I hope that explains it. We unlocked Free Spirit Tiaria. As off-putting as she looks, she's so sad about her outfit too. I love that her lore is like, one day I will be captain of this company and I will get us actual uniforms. Instead of a bodice and bra cups. She is one of the most important PvE units in the game. Do not sell or get rid of your Lorena. Be glad you have her. So we're talking about this carrot event, this carrot exchange event, and a lot of people are seeing this stamina, right? See how these have 5 out of 5, 8 out of 8, limited purchase. You can only buy so many, but you could buy as much stamina as you want, unlimited stamina. These unlimited purchase items go away, and in week 2, these unlimited purchase items pop up. Hey, look, accessory charms, unlimited accessory charms. Guy who is having struggle with conquest points, start saving up your carrots and go nuts on accessory charms. And in week 3, this is the one that gets me for week 3. Artifact charms, unlimited artifact charms, and also in week 3, unlimited shot at Molagora. 50 Molagora. I mean, it's a 0.5% chance, but 50 Molagora. So infinity on the Molagora boxes. And then in week 4, your infinity boxes are basically catalysts and this random charm box stuff. So, but if week 4 is up, all of the infinite purchase ones in weeks 1, 2, and 3 are gone. You can still go back and pick up this gear. You can still go back to week 2 and get your light ticket, even though it's week 4, but you cannot go back to week 2 and pick up these accessory charms. They will be locked out. No, the week 3 one. The week 3 one said Mola. Orbit spots here. More stuff. Path of Air. We gotta finish chapter 5. Let's get this done. Next. Boss encounter. This week has Mola 2. Oh yeah, there's Mola to buy, but we're talking about the RNG box. What'd you get today? Great googly moogly, 105 gear score, 44 health. That is a very healthy sword, my friend. There's not a lot of lifesteal units that use health, but the nice thing about that is you can have that be like your main source of health, and then you can focus on like almost pure DPS stats on all of the other gear, because that weapon is carrying you for your health stat. Anytime you can get above 30 on a single stat, it's gold, and anytime you can get above 40, that's a piece that solves problems. That's a piece where it's like, this unit's perfect, but he's a little low on health, and I don't want to give him an HP main neck. There you go, man. That weapon is awesome. How do I get more artifact charms? Join a guild. Join a guild, donate to the guild, do things in the guild. You will get guild points, and in the guild shop, you can buy artifact charms. Save up orange carrots, and on week 3, you can buy as many artifact charms as you want, like practically unlimited from the artifact charm shop, as long as you can keep farming. Oh my god. Crozet's gonna be slow. Let's throw Arky at him. And a helmet. Now you're just bragging. Get him, Arky. Yeah, it is a hell of a time to start. The new player rewards are crazy good, and we'll probably have another dash event like right around the corner in September to polish it off. Get a good foundation here and knock it out of the park there with some advanced knowledge. Really good time to start the game. Is it a bad idea to buy the stamina? I feel like I'm farming 24/7 right now, and the stamina pays for 90% of the farm because of the carrots. Yeah, it's a nice little cycle. I think it's really, really good to power level your account, and the only reason that you would want to hold back at all on buying the stamina is to save up the carrots to buy the charms and artifact charms and stuff that's later in the week. But you know, right now the stamina is freaking choice. Yes, the carrots will transfer. It's the same currency week to week, so you'll have the carrots all throughout the event, peekers. We can always hope not, Jarek, but you know, ooh. That gets us closer to getting our Cecilia done. Hey guys, it's the Great Wall of Orbis. What a coincidence. I can't guarantee it, guys, but I would kind of expect a buff event the entirety of April and probably into May. Probably every weekend. They're really wanting to make this like hype and exciting and to feel rich and generous. So I would not be surprised to see the buff events last, you know, the entire duration of this Origin event party. Oh my god, guys. It's the Tenebria scene. I'm at 750 gold carrots. Damn! Exorium! Thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate the prime. You rock, man. Thank you much. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. F10E better? Fairy Tale Tenebria is pretty awesome. You're welcome, buddy. I'm cranking them out as fast as I can, man. Trust me. Everyone's like, do this guy, do that guy. I'm like, my guy, I gotta sleep some point in time. I'm down to 4 hours a day. Is there a new collab coming? There's always a new collab coming, Alice. Soon. We were promised 2 this year. Well, not promised. We were told that there were 2 that were being negotiated this year. We were told that in November. We were kind of told that in confidence, but they fired the people that told us, so not because of that. So I don't feel like I need to keep that a secret. But regardless, yeah, we were told 2. We were told that one of them would be, quote, more high, like on a hype scale of 1 to 10, where the community would be super excited for it, and we consider Demon Slayer collab a baseline of 5. How hyped would the community be for this collab? And the answer we got was, a little bit of a science. They said, I think a 7. So whatever it is they're planning, it's something they're thinking is 2 ticks more hype than Demon Slayer. Do with that what you will. And the second collab, they said, wouldn't be as hype, but is still a nice collab. I put up a wonderful video about it if you want to check it out, where I reveal it. I let you guys know what it is, right? Google, do TristenWulf collab. And right here, I went looking for collab proof, and you won't believe what happened next. Just as you're watching this video, understand that it did go up at the beginning of the month, so consider the date. Okay, what's this? Oh, we have earned AP. We can now buy catalysts. Heckin' yeah. They said something the community would probably be more hyped for than Demon Slayer. With Demon Slayer being a 5, they felt that this would be a 7. That was all we got out of it. The song's called 1,000 Names. So, yeah, it's, and that doesn't mean more hype for you, right? Demon Slayer could be your 10 out of 10 knock it out of the park collab, or you could think it's a 1 crappy collab, and that doesn't mean much, right? But you got to think about what the community would enjoy more. I think that puts us in the realm of Nier, puts us in the realm of Bleach, puts us in the realm of Shield Hero, puts us in the realm of Solo Leveling. I think those are all collabs that the community in general, whether you think those, all in Freerun, I think those are all collabs that I think, whether you think they're better than Demon Slayer or not, whether you like them or not, you got to think about the community as a whole. I think those are ones that would be in that kind of a hype range. You've also got to consider what's collabing with other things at the same time, right? A lot of people think that there will be a Danmachi collab, right? Is it okay to pick up girls in the dungeon? Because Smilegate's already collabing with Danmachi on one of their other IPs, Outer Plane. So it'd be easy, right? They're already in negotiations. They've already got an agreement. It'd be easy to say, hey, how about our other game too? But I'm not so sure that, as much as I love that anime, I liked it way more than Demon Slayer. I don't know that that would be a 7 on the scale for the community in general. So I don't know. Bottom line is there may be nothing until fall. There may be something this month. We don't know, but I can tell you that collabs typically happen in April and May range, and they typically happen in September, October range. But they aren't going to tell me. They aren't going to tell anybody. Collaboration agreements, they involve NDAs, agreed upon release time, making sure one community doesn't know before the other. It's not something that's ever leaked. Would you say this carrot event is worth spending my leafs on in Rift? I think you spend your leafs wherever you can for this carrot event, especially with the buff event going on. I think you blow everything you got on this. The carrots are so freaking good. Bring a JoJo's collab, that'd be wild. Kaiju 8, Chainsaw Man. These are all collabs that I would feel are way more hyped than Demon Slayer, but I'm not sure the community would be as excited about them as I am. I believe, my gut is telling me, Eden, that a CZN collab is probably the second collab that they said is going to be a good collab. It isn't going to be as hype. because it's not really an IP that anybody knows anything about. So that was kind of my money. I figure we'll get something like Bleach, and then we'll get something like a Chaos Zero Nightmare collab second. But we don't know. Yeah, Shio's right. It could just be another Guilty Gear collab, although I think that would fly in the face of this collab is a 7 out of 10. It could also be that 7 out of 10 collab fell through and just isn't going to happen. Don't really know. We don't know until we know. Yep. Yeah, I mentioned solo leveling for sure. Zolrium, you really need to go watch my video. You really got to go watch that video. Just search TristenWulf collab and tell me by the end of that video you aren't a true believer. Yeah, it won't be a rerun. If it's a Guilty Gear collab, it'll be all new units. It won't be a rerun. Though they may rerun some of the units in it, it'll be a brand new collab. It won't be a cut and paste of the other one. Episode 1. I suck at my job, so I tell the goddess I don't want to do it anymore and I just want to be a normal human, so she goes away and that ends the Demon Lord threat. Episode number 2. Half-human skinny nerd killed the Godslayer. Episode number 3. Game of Thrones, Dragons and Robots. Yeah, Game of Thrones, it's Game of Thrones and Cyberpunk. Yeah, Game of Thrones and Cyberpunk. That's episode 3, and episode 5 is Vampires, Elves, and Racism. What's my favorite collab? Favorite collab. The Espa collab was the best for the story, but I think the Slime collab was probably one of the most enjoyable. And as far as for the units, the best one for the units would be ReZero. Is there still a collab coming? It's a gacha game. There is always a collab coming. You guys gotta understand, collabs are not just a, pick up the phone and call these guys and say, hey, we want to do a collab with Disney. You down with that, Mickey? So when can we start, right? I mean, they got to agree. What units are you going to use? Oh, you want to do a collab with Freerin? Fine. What units do you want to use? Oh, we want to use, these. Okay, well, using that IP, we're going to need like $4 million. Like, oh, our budget's only 1.5 million. Oh, well, for that we can do these 2 units. Well, how about can we use these 2 units but use that unit like as an NPC asset? Okay, well, we'll do about 2. Okay, fine. And I tell you what, how about instead of 2 million, we do 1 million, but you get a percentage of the amount of money from the summons, and we'll also advertise on our media sites. And it's like, okay, but if you want us to advertise on our media sites, we'll need this much. And it all got to be worked out. And then the lawyers have to sign on the dotted. And then they have to make the units and show it to them. And they have to look at it and go, we don't really like the way you drew Freerin here. She doesn't have size 44 double D boobs in the anime. You're going to have to redo this. And they go back to the drawing board and redraw it. And they say, we really don't like the way you did the story here. We feel it casts the main character in a light that's different than the way we're wanting to portray him in future episodes. And back and forth and back. And then they finally get it. And if it makes it through that entire process, then they sign on the dotted and then the collab gets announced. So they are constantly working on collabs, and so much of it's like, hey Espa, we'd like to do a rerun. Nah, we're good, we didn't make that much money and we're doing something different now. Oh, okay. Hey ReZero, we'd like to do a 3rd collab with you guys. What do you think? We appreciate it, fam, but we just signed with Nikkei for this year. Hit us up next year. I mean, there's a lot of that stuff going on too. So the competition on it and everything, man. Everyone's like, why don't they just do a rerun? Why don't they just do more collabs? Like, my friend, it is not that easy. I May have been sniffing some glue when I did that, Zolrium. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we gotta finish out this story. Near collab, they collab with everyone. You see, and that's the weird one too, right? Look at every collab Smogate's ever done, right? They've all been reciprocal collabs. We'll collab with Full Metal Alchemist because they're trying to launch their own game, their own mobile game, and they're going to advertise the collab with us. We'll advertise their game, and they'll try to leech some players off of Epic 7 to get them up and running. So that's why Full Metal ran, because they were promoting their game. ReZero was promoting, I think at first they were promoting Season 2, and then they were promoting a game, or maybe I have that vice versa. Guilty Gears was promoting Strive, and then whatever else they were promoting. Espo was promoting a new album, a new tour. They're promoting their new anime look and everything. So, you know, since they were promoting an anime look, they wanted to get more anime fans on board. Smogate's really big fan of reciprocal collabs. Nier is just call me up and give me money and you can use my assets in a collab. And that's not the way Smogate wants to work, because they want the part of the collab agreement to be that IP advertises the shit out of Epic 7 in their community, so we get cross-community pollination. And that's the only reason I can think of why we never had Nier, because literally it's just calling them up and saying how much you want for the collab, and then it's done. I'm noticing a lot of these collabs didn't work out for the other party, and other people might notice that too, so I don't know. Final Fantasy rarely collaborates outside of their own family of IPs, though. That's pretty rare. I played Brave Exvius for like 5 years, and most of their collabs were only with their own IPs. I agree, Aonix. I totally agree. Hey, sweetie, what's up? Bring me your laptop, I'll set it up. He probably screwed up the password when he reset it. Bring me your laptop, I'll fix it. That rat bastard Hoochie. You aren't lying, Glitch. Huge. Oh. Oh my god, the DRPFers reset it, didn't set it back. Oh, there you go. Okay, where were we? Dragon Ball Z collab. I think a Dragon Ball Z collab would be fun, just to have Ken and Goku meet each other. Can you do a tier list of other E7 YouTubers tier lists? A tier list? Here's the thing about tier lists, guys. They're only good for 4 to 6 months. If you look at any tier list that's older than 4 months, be skeptical, and older than 6 months, ignore it. The game changes every 4 to 6 to 8 kind of range, and tier lists go obsolete very, very quickly. Why streamers like making them, because it's always kind of new content, because when balance patches come out every 8 weeks, sometimes a balance patch alone is enough to shift a meta entirely, make something that was meta useless and vice versa. So be very skeptical of tier lists in this game. Yeah, a year ago Candy was unstoppable. Now they're talking about her needing a buff. A year and a half ago, Conqueror Lilius was the highest win rate unit in the game, and now she's barely used. They spent an entire year coming out with units to try to counter Apocalypse Ravi, and they eventually came out with a unit that was so insanely strong that it killed every other unit in the game, all by herself, all of them, except Apoc Ravi. It was the only unit she couldn't kill. And then they finally nerfed Apoc Ravi down to a point where Hua Young ruled the game for an entire year until they eventually threw their hands up in the air and said, we can't fix this monster, and they had to nerf her. The first unit they have nerfed in like 4 years. The first 5-star unit that they've nerfed in like 4 or 5 years. So yeah, it's crazy how rapidly things can change. You know what's crazy now too? I'm gonna show you guys something wild. My buddy Loki did this.
My knife isn't for killing people.
Oh, wait. Sorry, wrong video.
It's okay, everyone.
Oh, where is it? Here it is. You ready for this? That's Hua Young now, with all of the buffs in RTA. You see that damage? You want to know why that's scary? This is that Hua Young. What do you notice about that Hua Young? Anybody see it? Yeah. 280 speed did this. She's back, guys. She's back. And you know what's even more terrifying is the new Crow is basically an upgraded Hua Young. Wasn't ML Aramentha the first nerf? Aramentha, Ball, and there's one other. Aramentha, Ball, and Arbiter Vildred. All 3 of those were nerfed, and that's when they gave out ML Selector tickets, and the game nearly died. I am continuously amazed that somehow we made it out of 2019 and into early 2020 and didn't EOS. Those were some dark times indeed. For those of you who missed it, imagine the ooh, we got Crom Cruise. We got a new Guardian, guys. Tom Cruise. Chapter 5 complete. Orbis Guide. Ooh. Ooh. Tyrell Castle Labyrinth, let's go. We gotta go see Hoochie anyway, right? Let's go take care of this one. Yeah, Tom Cruise, he's in like everything. They did a developer conference where they basically invited all the player base to sit in a room with them in Korea and yell at them until they ugly cried. I genuinely felt bad for some of the people there. Okay, let's check it out. Ooh, treasure chest right here. Let's go ahead and grab it. Ooh, more summons. Okay, which way are we going? We're gonna go over here and see Hoochie, so let's go to the left. Oh man, DDR is another good example. Death Dealer Ray was, dead on a rival Ray, and now he's like always in the S or A tier on every tier list now. Do you have Dark Shuri? I made a team around him and got to master stupidly fast. Dark Shuri is the only 4-star that I'm missing, and Teiyu is the only 5-star that I'm missing. Except on this count, it gave me Teiyu, so that's a thing. Oh, Wrecker of Ragnarok? Yeah, I'd be down. The problem with martial artist Ken, the thing that stops him from being insanely good for new players, is monsters typically only have 25 to 50% chance to crit. And martial artist Ken really reacts to being crit, so he's great as a counter pick in PvP, but in PvE, you're just standing there watching him not get crit over and over again. It drives you nuts. Okay, Mr. Hoochie, what do you got for us today? We're not buying 1-star artifacts. Definitely get that. Definitely get this. Definitely get this. We don't need friendship bookmarks. Definitely get this. Even though we're not buying these, and even though he says only purchased items will be refreshed, remember, Hoochie is a dirty liar. Everything will be refreshed tomorrow. I'll have something other than these without buying them. I don't see anyone going over ML 4-star these days. Aren't any of them good? Bloodblade Corinne is arguably the strongest unit in the game, and she's a 4-star. Some of them are broken. Amazing good. Frida was game breaking on release because it made it so people couldn't hide behind their Bellions anymore. It's less that Frida was game breaking and more that Bellion was game breaking, and Frida kind of turned her off. Boss fight. Saria. Freaking out. Why are we fighting a Saria? I should read the story. Does the Goblin vendor still exist? He does not. He was a sad tragedy of the Origin update. I've been asking them to put him back in. A lot of people miss the Goblin, especially people who bought charms from him every day, but he is not in the story anymore. I didn't, and you know what? Let's finish this labyrinth, and that should be enough for today's progression. I'm really having fun with the new player account, but I'm assuming there is some kind of Orbis Path mission that makes you need to do Holo Trials. Is that why I'm getting like 10,000 DMs a day asking if I've done the Holo Trials yet? Figured, Shio, figured. How many accounts do I already have? Just this free one that I started like 2 days ago in my main. I'm a 1-account kind of guy. I was very resistant to even doing this, but I think it's important for me to understand how the new game works to help advise new players. You guys are hilarious. What's my goal with this account? To play it to the point where I'm comfortable, to the point where it's stabilized, where I'm logging in and basically doing the same thing every day. Then I'll try to give it away. If Smilegate will let me. They may or may not let me. Okay, let's talk to Charles. Okay. Let's step on this. It's good enough. We'll come back and do more later. All right, anything left for us to do? Orbis Guide, Clear Tyrell Castle Labyrinth, floor 50. Let's do this just to get. This will be a good stopping point. Wait, 415. I think we should just be able to cleave up to it, right? Holy crap. The last Orbis Guide mission wants triple S for challenge mode hall trials is why people are asking. Well, there you go. It means I'll probably have to make a couple of guides for it, right? Something easy and something hard. Let's use this team. Go through it fast. They did not disco. I gotta wait until May to do that crap. Annoying, huh? Hey, grats, Sheep. Sheep Man Boy. That's a hell of a name. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, son of a bitch. Oh well, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, the Ogre gear takes significantly less charms to upgrade than regular gear. RB Interior just munching through this. Yep, same Miko, same. What's the point of Ogre Gear? Does it compete with high-end stuff? It does not. The point of Ogre Gear is to bridge the gap between I just started and I'm able to farm high-end stuff. But chances are there's not a single piece of Ogre Gear that you'll keep on your account past like the 5 or 6 month mark other than for sentimental reasons or some PvE units. Why do I think they don't make more specialty changes? Because they're very, very expensive to make and they don't earn any money. There's no banner to sell. It's a shit ton of animation and work. They got to write a whole story around it. They got to do animations around it. They got to have voice actors do new voice lines. I mean, it's a lot of effort and there's zero profit in it. It's just a labor of love. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, right? You put in, imagine putting all that effort into making a specialty change unit, and it was freaking Jenna, and nobody cares because she's just not a good unit. I'm still sad at how Christie's SC went. Christie was pretty good though. Floor 13, we're almost there. Yeah, Jenna was just to test out the frostbite skill to see how it unbalanced the game. She was kind of the... None of the people who got the first skill were ever really good. Lilibet was the first person with extinction. Brigitte, first person with the block skill. Who was the first person with seal? It wasn't Knockwall. Who's the first person that had seal? But yeah, so the first one always kind of gets crapped on. Was it Archdemon? Interesting. Okay, Archdemon is an exception then. She was badass out of the box. Well, yeah. Give Asia Server time to figure out how to build her and run her, and they'll be running people over. Okay, final floor. Might as well put a Guardian in there. We'll put in a Xeon. Why not? AOPSI, check the description, or sorry, for you, ! Discord, and there are a whole bunch of EU guilds in my Discord under the guild recruitment hall. Each guild has a little description about the guild and a direct link to one of the recruiters. Find one that looks good to you and DM them, even if it says they're full. A lot of times people don't update that, so just DM them and say, hey, you got room for me? I'm looking for a good guild. I know I got several EU guilds in there too. And also check with Deity. Deity is on the EU server, so he might be able to advise you a little bit more on on EU guilds. Okay, floor 15 done. Orbis, collect this and this. Nice. We're level 25. Speaking of guilds, I'm going to go in here into settings, and I'm going to go in my controls, and I'm going to, in this slot, I'm going to add the guild, because we applied to a guild yesterday, and did we get in? We got in, guys. We got in. Dude, I got made into a vice captain. Oh, I'm going to make them regret doing that. So this is my buddy Xander's guild, so it's kind of cool that he let me in. So let's see. What are we doing here? We have a guild war. I need to set up my guild war defenses, so this is going to be pretty awful. So Cecilia, Issaria, and Teiyu. Oh no, wait. Let's be awful people. Destina and Angelica and who? Is it really Mercedes? She's not leveled up yet. She won't be good. Area for right now. It's sad that this is my defense. Momo, you think I have Momo? This counts 3 days old, dude. Which artifact do you use on Fenny once you reach RC21? Anything you want. I like Victorious Flag on her, but literally anything you want. Oh, don't hit auto assign, just back out. Okay. Now everything is assigned. We can jump into the guild war. Okay, they're currently fighting. Can I fight? Can I fight now? I can't fight, right? Yeah. I'm not in this war. I can fight in the next war. Okay. Aid. I'm going to request aid. I'm going to request these blooms. That's what you should always request, is the blooms. Don't be a jerk and request catalyst. Donate. Always maximum donate gold. We'll donate this here. We get these things. Nice. Member shops. This is where you'll be able to spend the currency you get from donating and being active on all kinds of goodies, especially these artifacts. This is why you want to be in a guild. All right, you want to get 2 or 3 of these, one of these, probably 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these. I mean, so many good artifacts in here. Spirit blooms for leveling, gold transmits for pulling MLs, Molagora, mystics to pull your ML5s, mod boxes to fix gear chests, catalysts, blue boxes, and lesser artifact charms. So make sure you get into a guild. Anybody that thinks they can go it alone are crazy. Plus, just weekly rewards for doing things in the guild. Doing your daily check-ins, sending aid, collecting chess piece, doing arena, rewards out the wazoo. All right, guys. Let's check the secret shop. Nothing there. Let's go ahead and collect all of our points for our pass. Sky stones. Sanctuary's got a red dot by it, so... Oh, Oh, we can do the Heart of Orbis. Let's go. Let's go. The rewards here are sick, guys. Oh my God. I'm so excited to do this. Okay. We're going to purify the rewards, and I got 20, so I'm going to store those over here. We can select the things from here once we store them once per month. Only once per month. So let's go ahead and get another one. 20 leaves. Sure, we'll store 20 leaves. Another one. We already got one of those, so I'm just going to skip. And the same one again. And, a 4 to 5 star artifact summon ticket. Let's store that one. And again, 5 greater art charms. Sure. And 1,000,000 gold. Sure. We'll store that. Next, 50 leafs. 50 leafs better than 20 leafs. So I'm going to select 20 leafs. I'm going to click manage, and I'm going to trash the 20 leafs to make room for the 50 leafs. Nice. More. 20 leafs. 20. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, game. Come on. Oh, come on. You're killing me. Last one. Go. Okay. So I didn't get anything super exciting. Now I could lock in any one of these rewards by selecting it and clicking receive, but that is it. Once you do that, you're done. There's 14 days left. Every single Monday, you get 200 more rerolls. And if you click on this little eye up here, you can see what is possible in the shop. And right now, there's 20 Molagora just waiting for me. I could really like to get that 20 Molagora. Also, there's a 4 to 5 star summon ticket. There's a couple of these, but the 20 Molagora stare me in the eyes. But next week, I will be level 2. And level 2, there is some sick rewards. There's a guaranteed 5-star hero. There's some gear that looks insane. There's 5 ML pulls. So I'm definitely not going to lock any of these in. As much as I'd like the 50 leaves for farming, I'm not going to lock any of this in. We're going to wait until next Monday and see what we can get. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with the Alchemist Steeple right now. Let's see. Well, let's see. Extra passes. Let's, growth bonuses. Receive all this. More stuff. Skin. She's so hot. And we get stuff here and more rewards here. Swimming in rewards. And how do we do on carrots? We never got any more gold carrots, unfortunately. Rank achievement. And we got Song of Stars for Asaria. This will add target. Chance to target. That's very nice. And in fact, that's so nice. Let's just go ahead and give it to her. Teams. Asaria. Herself the elf. Change. Song of Stars. Now, Song of Stars has got a 50% chance, so we're going to enhance it. Let's take it up to +6. Now we're at 55% chance. Let's go ahead and get it up to plus. It's a little bit above +6. Now we're at 60% chance. 65% chance. 70% chance. And if we get it to +15, which I don't think I can get to, it'll be a 75% chance. We'll just go ahead and punch that up here. 14. We're close. We're close. So I'll buy some charms from the guild, get this up to +15. 75% chance for a unit to become targeted. Target is huge. It gives you an additional chunk of damage and also an additional chance to hit, which is nice when you're in an elemental weakness state and you have a lot of chances to miss. This can actually help land hits. Guys, we are done for the day. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can join me tomorrow for day number 4 of our new player walkthrough. In the meantime, let's load up the big account. 5-8 same drops as 5-10, with the exception of which katas it drops. 5-8 drops Soul Weaver katas, and 5-10 drops Ranger katas. But yeah, other than that, the same. Ow. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Hello, Teal Breeze. What's up, Kung Fu? Should I speed check only 4 speed gear or also 3? 2, 3, and 4. Speed check everything. I don't speed check ones because ones piss me off. I don't think they should exist, so I ignore them. But yeah, let me show you something pretty sexy. You ready for this? This started at a 2. Where's the one that started at a 3? There's one that started at a 3. Yeah, this one. This one started at a 3. This one started at a 2. So, you know, it can always roll good, right? You know it would be sexy as hell if we pulled ML Teu right here, right now, just like we did on the other account. Surely it happens. Surely it happens. Oh, come on, game. Gave ML Teu the wrong unit, wrong count. I need to message Smogate, let them know they put it on the wrong account. They gave this one the all blue summon. I guess Maya was gold. Oh, well. Is what it is. And, oh, I got a Celestine. We are not unhappy about that. That is pretty pog. There's not a lot of artifacts I would like to see pop out. Usually it's like, here's your freaking Cradle of Life artifact. Okay, hi, Mooey. Can you tell I've been farming eulogy for a saint? Oh, shit. Again. Turn on. Well, okay. So while that's grinding away, what else have we got? Pet shop. No. Got designer Lilibet today. Congrats. She's a fun unit. Very, very strong. Good PvP unit and has some PvE usages too. But, okay. Kill some things real quick. The bunny did nothing wrong. The bunny did everything wrong. That bunny knows what it did. That bunny deserves every minute in that burning village. All right, let's see. This is, these are all dead. How about over here? Dead. Okay, over here. Dead. Wow. Okay. We're just wrecking. Fine. Anybody close to dead? No. Nope. You're close to dead. How much health you got left? 80. We can kill this. Okay, so we cleave the top team. And the bottom team, we make kids fight kids. And we'll use our own mort. And we'll make sure his kid never gets to do a damn thing the entire fight. Right? Let's try it. As a remaining player, I recommend you stick to Rift if you have the ability to one-shot or stick to Wyvern. If you can, okay, loaded question. You can do about 10 Wyvern fights for the time it, you do about 7 Wyvern fights for about the time it takes you to do 1 Rift fight. So you will get gear and carrots and stuff way faster out of doing Wyvern. So if you're sitting on like thousands of leafs, or you don't mind swiping for extra stamina, that kind of stuff, then you may want to stick to hunts right now because of the events going on, because of the buff events, things like that. But if you're looking for the best results per stamina, Rift is going to give you the better gear per stamina, because in Wyvern, you'll get speed set, and then 2 other sets that don't matter. In Rift, you can get whatever sets you want. So you can get your 4 most important sets and not have to worry about the trash. So hopefully that helped answer that question. If you search TristenWulf farm, I try to break down what you should do in all the different places. I almost screwed that up. My problem is I have no charms. Then you should be farming adventure or eulogy for a saint. That's where you'll get your charms from. Burn. Goodbye, Tywin. Bye, everybody. Yep, if you need charms, you should be farming adventure or eulogy for a saint. That's your golden charm farm. Poof. Okay, let's see whose kid can beat up whose kid. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, and that's the other thing to consider too. There is some benefit to farming Wyvern in that you can get those ancillary drops, right? The occasional mystic bookmark drops, the occasional stamina drops. Step on them. Step on them hard. How good is Successor Teiyu? For high-end RTA, he is devastatingly good. Outside of that, he doesn't really do much. Kick him. Kick, kick, kick. He's one of those units that when he works insanely well. But, yeah. You got to have the units and the knowledge to set him up. He's got a lot of counters and yikes. Yikes. No bullying? No bullying? Ouch. That needs to go away. Ouch. No bullying. Oh my god, the fear is profound. My burn do extra damage? No, it's just guaranteed defense break. Put this. Come on. Man, he got max value out of that fear, didn't he? No bullying! This. Bam. Oh man, you didn't pull Mort. Get him. Oh, my Elvira's dead. Bye, Elvira. You did a good job. Step on them. Should I use my bottles on 3F Rebellion or Holy Sack for Mort Crow? 3F. Well, here's the thing. If 3F doesn't proc, you're still working. Your fight's still going on. You'll get him next time around. If Holy Sack doesn't proc, you're dead. But you can get Holy Sack through artifact selector tickets, through random summons, all that kind of shit. So I would encourage you to use them on 3F because Holy Sack's not limited. You have more opportunities to get it. GG! Okay, who are we murdering next? 140, it's not enough to really fully kill. How about over here? 80, we can kill this one. Okay, we'll cleave the top team and the bottom team. Well, this is kind of weird. What am I looking at here, guys? I'm thinking Bryceria BBK C Poly, right? Should work. Won't work like that. What are you missing? Yikes. Hey, Tristan, the best box of the random league event should be week 2 or 3, right? Since I saw week 4 is nice, but not as nice. Week 3's got Mola. Week 1's got Stamina. Week 2's got a lot of charms in it. Yeah, I mean, all of them are pretty good. Only the last week is kind of stinky, which is sad. They saved the worst for last. Oh shit, you're right. The CR push from Ilanov. Okay, how about this? We just S1. All we have to do is get a defense break on 1 unit, and then we can solo Ilanov. Let me see. Here you go. You get this one, and you can have this one, and then you can have a Rubik's Cube drop on your head because that makes sense. They're all giga slow. I think we're okay. Gotta push back. I said all, but where's the 3rd unit in that mess? How much is her push up? After a suffer a heck by an ally, increase the counter 10%. So 10, 20, 30%. That'll take her up here. 56. She was still slow. I think we're fine. I think we're fine to S3. I think we should be. It's not going to be enough push for her to cut. Get him, BBK! Blammo! Pow, pow. Good night, nurse. Pow. Oh, man. Angry child. Oh, of all the units to dual attack with, my BBK is unethical, Ghost. She is something altogether terrifying. Okay, one more. Oh, you're nice and hurt. We can take you out. We can cleave the top team. Once Bellion's gone, it's over, and we'll have 2 soul burns. So I think we can cleave the top team. Spotted team, however, I couldn't remember if Shaltir had penetrate or had extinction on her skills. Problem with Alencia is Flan. My Alencia is not giga tanky. I need some way to get through this pretty easily, so she'll do her thing, react, she'll push up, and then I just need somebody that can execute this. Who has got extinction on them that can execute her? What if Sez misses, though? You think Sez can kill on a miss? Or are you talking about Sez, or are you talking about Specimen Sez? Sez, without a soul burn, I don't think he kills. Mine might, though. My Sez is pretty fucking sexy. He might kill. Even on a miss. I think he kills on a miss, guys. Unless that's like best Flan world. Even with no souls. I don't think without a burn, I don't think I kill the Ruel. But I think without a burn, I could kill this. Maybe. Oh, okay. What's your idea, Spatial? My bird's eye is on my Frida up top. Flex your BBK real quick. Can I BBK this? I think BBKing this is too risky. Fuck it. Let's just try this. Let's try it and see what happens. Get shield. I need the bird's eye here because now that she's sealed, I can S3 this and get the souls to be able to burn my Ludwig so that we can kill this, because this needs to be dead. Oh my god. And she's on 3F2, right? Yep, of course she is. Just freaking everything needs to die. All that damage funneling into Albedo. Lovely. Should I summon ML Luna now or wait till the Monday Zeeg? Duh, wait till the Monday Zeeg. You got like a 3-day window. Just make sure you got enough currency so that day one you can buy it, you summon it, you don't get Luna, then you can go get Luna. But if you get Luna, you're going to think, damn, that Tristen, he was right. You don't want to be that guy who posts on Reddit about how he pitied ML Luna and then got her for free. You'd be mad about that for months. Every time somebody cleaved you with a ML Arunca, you'd be like, damn it. Two are better than one. Holy shit, we can kill Ruel. She's hurt enough we can kill her, guys. I think we do it. I think we kill Ruel. Blam, blam, blam. Kick, 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 kick. Most punchable face in the game gets punched. Pop damage. Pow. Lovely. Kick, kick, kick. Smack, smack, smack. Kick, kick, kick. Holy shit. Whoever said use says, man. Freaking genius. That was so clean. I didn't expect that to be so good. All right. Daily rewards, aid, request. Don't ask for penguins. Don't be the guy that asks for penguins. Ask for blooms. Nobody wants those damn blooms. Okay, what are we doing now? Oh, yeah. Hall of freaking trials. Ooh, piece of candy. Hey, Armin, didn't I see you on my other account? Tristen, did you look into making your Wyvern team with Kitty Clarissa? I did not, but that's something that I really, really, really want to do. In fact, people get mad if I keep stalling on Hall of Trials, though. I'll do it tonight. I'll do it tonight. Oh my god. Dude, this gear's pretty freaking pog. Let's go. Why effectiveness? Why, game? Why? Why? Stop hurting me. Top 2 stats, please. Why? It's a nice PvE piece, right? It's a nice PvE piece. God. Max, one off max, and then really freaking high. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's really good. It's just The PvE piece. Okay, max, and then 776, and then a 3. So a nice HP scaling bruiser piece, right? We'll change this to destro crit damage. Oh no, sorry, you're saying change this bottom one to crit chance, and this is really freaking good. That rolled about as good as it possibly could for an HP scaler. All right, we just changed this. Oh, crown out loud game. System is obnoxious. Great system, Smilegate. Everybody loves it. Compelling gameplay. Well done. Okay. Let's ease this one in. And the hit set with no effectiveness is so weird. But it rolled freaking really high. Just one more, but probably not. A double 5. God, I got a lot of neck charms. Why not? Show me something down. God damn it. Okay, so we sell that. Actually, yeah, we sell that. It's okay. This at least has effectiveness. I wish it was effectiveness main though. Okay, the attack makes it weird for effectiveness. Okay, you know what? Sure, give it one more. Freaking minimum speed. Nah, I'm out. I'm out. I don't use this on anybody. Stupid shit set. All up top, all up top, all up top. Really low rolls, but it hit the right stats. Just take it the rest of the way home. Just roll high into those same stats. Okay, we got a we got an 8 as that last roll and a 3. That saved it. That saved it. Okay. This piece is not bad at all. Once again, I'll re-roll that effectiveness into crit chance, and that is usable. God damn it. Why would they put effectiveness on this gear? Stupid game. Why would you put effectiveness on this gear, Smilegate? Okay, double speed. Let's go. Double speed, double speed, double speed. Ho, 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 ho. Double speed again. Double speed again. Double speed again. Double speed. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If we get a 4 speed, it could be a 20 speeder. I could really use a 20 speeder right now with effectiveness main. Let's go. 20 speeder. Show me 4 speed. Bam. Oh, God, you missed. You were this close and you just missed it, you son of a bitch. Now it's just awkward. It's okay. It's okay. It's max rolls. We gotta push it a little further, even though it's a weird set. Okay, now it's kind of stinky. As long as we don't hit attack, we can take it further. As soon as we hit it, yep, we're down. We're going. Bye, garbage. This piece. This is a beautiful piece right here, and it just turned to shit, and now it is usable on literally nobody. Just like that, it ruined it. Theoretically, we forgive 1, so let's go a little higher. You guys are about to see why those pieces are absolute, why those reset stones are absolute garbage. Look at this crap. Why, when I'm trying to make a point, does it do kind of good? Okay, 4, 4, 4, 6, 7. Kind of mid-rolled, but it's a decent bruiser piece now. I can change this attack to defense and actually make it a good bruiser piece. It's wild. Yeah, I hate health and attack together. There's so few units that want health and attack together, especially on speed set. There's almost none on speed set that want health and attack together, so that is actually pretty good. It's 98 gear score. Not bad. On Destro, it's decent usually. On Destro, it's still pretty bad, but at least it has some use on Destro. It's got no use on speed set. Wow, that really just triple min rolled.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
I don't think we can tolerate that, guys. That just triple min rolled. Let's see. My last one. It was never here, guys. It was never here. How do we do? 88, not bad. Let me see. Double 4, 1 off max, max. Only the crit damage was stinky. Only the crit damage was stinky. Man, if that crit damage had been anything else, this could have been a busted meta piece. So again, another HP scaler that wants moderate speed. It's not bad. We take a thing. Yeah, the crit damage is a little tragic, isn't it? There's always one. Another stupid, why would they put effectiveness on here landmine stat? You know never to try to reset things with landmine stats, right, guys? If it's got a landmine stat on it, you want to stay away from resetting it because it'll always roll into that landmine stat. And I'm serious, never roll a landmine stat. I don't know if I kept talking it would hit. I knew if I kept talking it would hit. I just had to make the game think I wasn't paying attention. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. Okay. It's a little weird, but it's so high rolled, we're going to push it. As long as it doesn't hit attack, we're good. We just need more to come down here into speed and crit damage. Okay, that's a low roll, but we take it. One more in crit damage, like a 7 in crit damage. Oh, you know what? We'll take that too. So, what is that? Ugh, actually, that's 5, 5, 6, 3, 3. That's very, very, very mid. This piece might get reset down the road, but I'm out of reset pieces. All right. It's not bad, man. It's not a bad series of events. What is Hall of Trials forcing us to do this week? Warrior in the back row. Look away, guys. You saw nothing. I get an allowance. You guys don't. Don't make the mistake of doing that. Actually, if you're relatively new and you're trying to climb through Abyss, that's actually a good deal because unlike regular Grace of Growth, if you withdraw a hero from Grace of Growth, it warns you you won't be able to like do, you know, re-register for 3 days. It locks you out. But right side Grace of Growth, you can just hot swap them as much as you want. So it's really kind of nice when you are trying to like climb through Abyss or get some PvE content done or bang out Dagger Sakar, to be able to just swap back and forth and put in whatever hero you need. So, you know, for 30 days, if you're just going to make a hard drive to like get some content done for 30 days, it's not that bad for 1500 Skystones, but 1500 Skystones is a lot for 30 freaking days. Where were we? Wrong button. Okay, so we need a warrior in the back. And what are the rules of today's fight? Have 2 or more fire heroes in the team. Okay. Remove debuff nullifier. So at the end of the magic trauma unique effect, boss grants debuff nullifier when a hero dispels debuff nullifier. It increases the exhaustion by 60%. And it's just that we need to strip them twice thing. Fire Cecilia. Okay, so it's like just this team, huh? Where's Illusual? Illusual always usually has a fun team. Yeah, he used the dizzy one. Oh, look at him using friggin' Fire Crozet. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. So that's his warrior. I wonder if Illusional's just trying to be different or if he didn't pull Crow. Dorcas, Fire Araminthus. So who is an alternate? Is anybody able to do this without Fire CC? Because that's going to be the number one question. What if I don't have Fire CC? FCC. Litica, interesting. But FCC, saying the replacement for Fire Cecilia is an ML5 unit, not going to go over that well. Oh, Charlotte. That's interesting. Bet Dizzy's on violin. They're probably relying on violin. I like using haste. Oh, Seaside Bologna. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's just build the meta team and go to town with it, right? Fire CC and Fire Araminta. And who was the other one? It was it Dorcas? It was Dorcas, right? Who could replace Araminta? From the looks of it, Dizzy, who you probably don't have. And I think I saw a haste in here somewhere. Lionheart Sirmia. Oh God, guys, can we use Lionheart Sirmia? It looks like Lionheart Sirmia is the replacement for you don't have Crow, though. Oh, Ball and Sexton. He looks like he's a possible replacement for Araminta. Dizzy, Haste is a replacement for Araminta. I really like the idea of Haste. Haste brings a lot to a team. His extra heals are pretty sick. We're really doing this with Dorcas instead of Tam. I used a lot of lifesteal. Okay, so I assume Dorcas will just get our fastest gear. So let's see. Let's speed, HP, and who cares about everything else? Wait, this isn't the stupid one where everyone has to crit, is it? I read while dealing powerful emotional damage. When there's no highest, so we need a knight in the front row in order to minimize damage suffered. Especially use healers who can heal, dispel debuffs regularly, assign a knight here to the front row. Additionally, when the boss is granted debuff nullifier, inflicts multiple debuffs to dispel debuff nullifier, will help to make the boss exhaust faster. Yeah, we need to deal debuffs. That's why Fire Cecilia is freaking pog. She's a debuff spamming machine. Okay, so oops, knight in the front. We'll make you super fast. We'll try that. And Reckos. Cecilia will leave alone for right now. Ara will leave alone for right now. Do we want more debuffs on Ara, like Sierra Ren more, or do we want her on something different? Artie doesn't count. Arties don't work. Okay, good to know. So let's just put her on. Put her on a damage booster already. How about squirt gun? Where's my squirt gun? And Crow. Okay, how we building Crow, guys? He's a defense scaler, so does attack even matter, or should we stick with just a damage booster? Mitt Artie. Does he need any speed? Def and speed. .246 speed, or are we slowing him down some? How's that? That look good? Oh, you know what? Vic's flag is a good idea. I like that. All right. Let's just go feel it out. Let's go feel it out and see what it's like. Okay, trauma girl, show me what you got. Okay. Need 10k at least on Era. We can fix that. Era's the one unit we didn't even really re-gear. There you go. Ouch. Holy shit, it's 7 o'clock. You remove still by inflicting debuffs on the boss. Alrighty. Debuffs away. 4, 3, 2. This is 1. And decrease attack, decrease speed. Immune to... Okay, both of those could stick. OES2. Easy strip into the break phase. You can use Kral's S3 for vigor. Okay. Ah. Okay, that's adorable. Is it AoEs that make her counter? Okay. No AoEs. Got it. You need to stack 4 stacks to break the defense effect and 6 for max value. I'm fairly sure you want her to counter. You need AoEs to stack. Oh. I got it. So like we want to do this shit. Make our counter. Stack. Ah. But we lose it when he attacks. Okay. I get it. So I need to speed Era and Cecilia up a little bit. I need to slow Crow down a little bit. Yeah, Crow's too fast. You guys said put speed on Crow. I think we run Crow a little slower. Okay, guys, I will have this figured out tonight, and I will get a video up tomorrow, and then we'll demo it a little bit more. I can't not go make dinner at 7 at night, though. 7:12 at night. Family's going to friggin' burn my house down, so I'm going to have to wrap it up here. I'm sorry we stalled so much and got distracted that we didn't really time to puzzle this out, but this is going to take me a little bit to get through. I'll get you some good teams with some good alternatives. In the meantime, let's go raid somebody. Appreciate you guys being here, your support, as always. Who is streaming right now? You know, I'm going to hang out in car stream anyway, so you go there, hang out there with me. Everybody go say hi to Mr. Six. He is doing his Guild War fights. You gave me some good advice. Go help him out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for being here, and just hang in there. We'll get Hall of Trials done. Happy farming, everybody. Ow.
The Blue Crow plus Fire Crow yesterday.